Okay, in this tutorial we're going to look at how to make an image selectively desaturated. So we want it to be black and white and then one item or one color to stay in color. So to look at this, I want to show you how to do it with masks and with the marquee tools. So let's look at using a mask first. If you click on the masking feature, you double click on it, you're able to change the color and the opacity, which for me is exactly what I need to do. Since my object is already red, I need it to be blue, so it's easier to tell the difference between. And so I'm going to first do that. I also like to use the polygonal lasso tool here to get the object. So I'm going to come in really close and start kind of just selecting my object. So try and be quick. It may not be perfect because I'm trying to do it quick, but you'll get the idea of what needs to be done for this project either way. It's kind of hard to tell where the teeth and my ball end on this one, but we can come back and edit it in a minute. And around the chin. Okay, my selection's been made, but it's a little kind of boxy. You see there's like sharp corners in some places. So I want to come up here to select, refine edge, and kind of look at my selection. I don't really like this as much, though, on white as much as the overlay or as the marching ants. For this I'm going to use overlay. I think that's the best option to see since it's such a dark image as it is. So you can adjust your radius. Oh, I should turn it on first. To try and get it to, as it's thinking, to try and get it to select different parts, or you can smooth your edge. And so you see the difference right in here really well. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, there we go. So you see how it smoothed out that edge all the way around. I like to feather mine by about 3 pixels. But you can see it kind of goes too far out. So I'm actually going to shift my edge in a bit and press OK on that. So we can see kind of, it's not exactly selected all the way out to there, but it's feathered more out to there. I can now use my polygonal lasso tool, and by holding shift I get the plus sign on it, and I can add in this little part that's missing. There. And I think that I need to get this little part here too. So from about here, and then kind of smooth all this in. Okay, so now that that's selected, I'm going to actually make a new layer to make it a black and white layer. So I want to select the inverse because the part that I'm turning black and white is everything but the red ball. So now I've selected the inverse, and right down here, I don't know why it's kind of going off my screen, let's pull this up. Right down here you can see this half and half little circle is where we can make a new layer for black and white here. Ta-da! And so you have the freedom to adjust your color to the black and white and make it kind of pop a little bit more that way. I also did a layer for level, not curve, sorry, a layer for levels to try and just bring some better contrast into my image originally. So that's how I do that. Do you have any questions?
So we don't need the masking tool.
You, well, I used actually the masking more in the refined edges for this one. If I come back and like on here, let me select it. Oh. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, let's see. I don't know why it won't let me select the mask edges. Oh, there we go. If for some reason, like, let's go to the actual one I'm on. If for some reason, like, I wanted to select the mask edges again, and I come in here, I can click on this little marquee looking marching ants and I can select it. But, oh. Oh, come on. Now that I've actually made it a layer. So if I, let me make a new layer. Okay, now that I have that. Okay, so if I actually have the part that I had selected, I went to marquee tool, I could actually come in here and see, like right here, some red ball that I missed because I was going so quick. Yeah, I can use my mask by coming in here and using either the eraser tool or the brush tool. And by using white, it takes away part of the mask. So I can actually refine it more specifically. I'm also able to add to it though. Like if I wanted that gone and then I realized, oh no, I really needed that there, I could come back and be like, I went too far. And so now I'm using my black paintbrush and I can fill it in. Ooh. And so it uses black and white here. So the black fills in more mask and the white takes away. Same with the eraser tool though. The eraser tool can take away. One of the balls that I did for this, I actually was able to get a really clean edge in some places. And then I could come back in with my brush tool and fill in what I needed. Like I could then come back with her chin. Make sense?
Yes.
Cool beans, cool beans. Then that is our great tutorial.